What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jaxn, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. Brothers Derrick Jaxn is having a Merry Christmas. And he's having a Merry Christmas without his wife. Now, it's a little different than Corey Hardrick. Corey Hardrick and Tia Mowry are still spending the holidays together despite being divorced. Okay? But this ain't what Derrick Jaxn's doing. Derrick Jaxn is tired of his ex-wife, although he's the serial cheater. Okay? And he's now on the beach with this particular photo that you see here. All right? And Tasha K has released the receipts. I actually saw this also on Spiritual Word. But now, look at the post that Tasha K puts up. She says this: Merry Christmas from the new Mrs. Jaxn. Wonder what happened to our girl, official Pinky Love. Okay, so let me go to her. Now, Pinky Love was the young lady that exposed him and her for the little scandal, and she is still over here weaving and sailing up. Now, she is thick as all outdoors, but it seems that brother Derrick Jaxn has moved on from her. I guess she was weaving and sailing it up a little bit too much. And to be honest, good looking sister and everything like that. But now, this is the kind of sister that Derrick Jaxn kind of, talks to us as men that we shouldn't be kind of dealing with, although that's what he likes. And now we're getting to see what Derrick Jaxn likes. Derrick Jaxn, his real attraction is not to his wife. It's the same thing that happened with Jesse Williams and his wife. Forgot her name right now, but I'll look it up. You see, here's what happens. Derrick Jaxn is a guy who is what women would consider to be conventionally handsome. Okay, Aaron Drake Lee, that's her name. And Derrick Jaxn is a young man. Derrick Jaxn works out. His wife doesn't seem to be. She tries now, but he wants somebody that is really working with something. That's what it looks like. Okay. Now, when he was married and dealing with her, I can tell you what's going on with the brother. When he got with her at first, he was a gump. Backup tight end on the Tuskegee football team, never got in the game, probably something like that. And he didn't have a real opportunity possibly to get the hot chicks. But now, celebrity status and big booties will make a man reconsider his options. And being at the house as a young guy, being married with kids running around the house, tearing up stuff, when you can be out there with the most gorgeous ladies alive, what are most guys gonna pick? And that's what Derrick Jaxn wants to do. Unfortunately, what Derrick Jaxn is going to find out is that all those situationships don't mean anything. And that's what a lot of you young brothers are going to find out. A lot of you young brothers are going to find out something tremendously terrible. And I'm going to talk about that right now. And then some of you guys, once you get some money, because some of you guys are going to be new bloomers to money. 40s, 50s. All right. It happened. Late bloomer for me at 36. Kevin Samuels, mid 50s. So if you haven't had a lot of money before, or let's say life-changing money, all of a sudden your priorities can shift. And here's something that people got to tell you about getting rich or having access. This is some of the most best times in your life, and it's also some of the most dangerous times in your life, because you can afford to be around people who typically wouldn't have never been around you, that can't give you nothing. The only thing that can be done is you giving them something. They're not going to give you nothing outside of the box. But a lot of brothers are going to get into that urge because you're going to tell yourself, I deserve it. If you're not wasting your money buying cars or taking expensive trips or buying Rolexes and things like that, things that are stupid. The next thing you're going to do is deal with women that don't care about you. And you think that they care about you because you are you. And you have to remember, you knew what it takes to be you. But when somebody meets you, they don't care about what it took to be you. They care about what you can do for them. And so many men get caught up in that lifestyle. So now you're dating this chick, you're dating that chick, you're dating that chick, and you're getting a lot of good, bedroom action. You're getting the big booty that you want right now. But what you're going to find out is that those women don't care about you. You're going to find that out. And you're going to also find out is that a lot of times the next person that she's dealing with or that she's dealing with at the same time don't do half the things you do for her. That's just your price. You're paying that. You're putting up with a lot of stress from these terrorizers of relationships. Okay? Because when you start dealing with these IG models and women for clout and women who are just beautiful and they don't want anything long term, and your wife has been there for a long time, and you might not get along with her all the time and stuff like that, but you just want to be free to deal with these chicks and stuff like that, fine. You're going to find out that it ain't worth what it is. And I'm going to tell you right now, it's not worth it. Brothers, let me just be honest. I have the Pan-African Dating Show. I want you guys to go check out the channel, right? We do auditions on that channel. I frequently go to them. But when I do go, there was a Kenyan edition that we had. We had like 30 women that came, something like that. I think when I got there, by the time I got there, it was about 17 women that got there, came. When I got there, it might have been like 10 left. About 6 of them were extremely good looking. I'm all like, bad, right? One of them in particular, I mean, the behind was so big, you could see it all the way down the street. Seriously. And 10 years ago, I would have been trying to get my swerve on, brother. Hey, girl, what's your name and all that stuff. But then when I realized it, and no disrespect to the young ladies, just in my life right now, I'm good, right? I just feel like whatever I got going on right now is enough for me. And sometimes just because you can do something don't mean that you got to do it. Every woman you don't have to be with. Every Instagram model you ain't got to hop to. And that's what Derrick Jaxn been doing. The brother's addicted to the box. He's a womanizer, although he preaches against it. And the thing about it is he getting help too. No womanizer can be a womanizer by himself. So these women, they know. And as much as he wants a piece of them, they want a piece of him too. They know he married. But at the end of the day, when the story comes out, the woman ain't gonna get ridiculed for that. It's gonna be him. And see, when we are in the public sphere, we have to watch what we do. Especially if you're married. When you put yourself out on a pedestal, then people gonna come for you. And brother Derrick Jaxn, he's an idiot for this. You're dealing with these IG models, these women that look like, these ladies are not from, the first one at least, the Pinky Love lady. She looks like somebody on OnlyFans. No wrong with that, but that's what she looks like to me, in my opinion. Then this other young lady you're taking pictures with, you look like you're probably even dealing with your subscribers, which is altogether a no-no. But there you go, being dusty as hell again. Not to mention your wife found you in your booty clapping sound tapes. But guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jaxn, back at it again with another episode of Celebrity Junk. Appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe to the bell. We're out.